Hello! Hello, Sherry. Let me see. That's not the right one. Wait a minute, I'm confusing myself. And Vince, hello! How we doing? Oh, here we go. Here we go with this straight away with the bots. Hang on. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to put like new terms in the block thing. How we doing? Chat, what's happening? Ain't no one coming in here pasting big things like that. Right. I'm gonna attempt. I've got a thing to attach my phone to that I'm gonna try and mess around with. Hang on, I'm gonna try and do some recording while I draw. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this so much. How do people like record what they're doing and it's not be a nightmare of like jiggling physical like holders for the phone around? I hate it so much. It makes me so angry. I've been sitting here like raging at it. It's time to do something though. I just want to be able to see a little bit of me drawing stuff on the screen. That would be great. It would be really helpful to have that as the video. Right, I'm not going to start it yet. I think we're okay. I've just about got everything alright. Okay. I have a different... I need to not move the tablet, like, specifically either, because that's going to cause problems. That's going to cause some bad problems if I do that. Right, I want the meatku. I'm going to draw the meatku. Now I'll hit the record button, actually. I've already got... Oh, I've messed it up already. Hang on. Okay, I need this over here, so it's like a separate thing. And then I do this, and I can kind of see what's going on there. Which one is the zoom button? This one? Yeah, okay, I've got like zip zoom buttons. And then I've got my meatku. Got my meatku over here. What I might have to do is like stop for a hot second as I'm doing this, because I need to switch the recording like over. Because my phone is gonna get like mega clogged. Mega clogged. I'm gonna have to stop to flush every now and then is what I'm saying. Smash the flush button. Okay. I don't know what kind of pose I want to do, but I guess we'll find out. I'll draw a few until I catch it. It doesn't need to be anything like special. I'm just having a silly time. I would really like to finish this today also, and then it's like out of the way and done. It's out of the way and done. I don't want to have to think about it too hard. I'm just being silly. I wanted something that would be, I guess, like easy. I'm pretty used to drawing Skelby at this point. It's not that difficult. She is like bald in the middle. She's like bald in the middle. I need to get the hair to go up so she looks less bald in the middle. What do I make the microphone's got to be like a femur or something, surely. Like bit. That's more funny. Like the ball of it at the top. I think that makes more sense than like anything else. This pose is gonna be boring, isn't it? I don't know. I'm trying to keep out of the way of the thing also, which doesn't help. Does anyone know anyone that records like traditional streams, but they kind of show what their setup looks like? Because I would like to know. I would like to know how they do that and like don't have the phone or whatever they're recording with, the camera, just like in their face constantly, like in the way of what they're doing. It drives me batty. It drives me batty. It's making me real like angry. That's a stupid pose. What's a cool pose? I'm gonna run out of time on my recording. Oh no. That's what I'm worried about. Can I copy paste? Copy paste. I'm gonna grab her head. Hello? Copy paste? There we go. Deselect. I haven't switched all the things over. All my shortcuts just yet. Yeah, this looks like garbage. I don't know what don't know what kind of pose I'm trying to do. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna have to rush this week as well. I've got a lot of rush things I need to do, so I figured I would blast this for a little bit of today and then I can do other things later on. She needs to be like from the front, right? So you can see her. She's like really clear to see on the other one. And that helps. To see the design. Meatku, yeah, meat. I don't know what's a good pose. I might stop the recording and like come back to it actually, because I'm gonna fight with the pose 100 times over before I actually do anything. Let's stop it for now. I might even like get rid of that. Can I get rid of it? That would be like helpful, because I don't think I need what I've done so far. JoJo pose? I could how do I JoJo pose there? That's the other trouble. How do I JoJo pose? Is that making the, oh yeah, it's making the charge go down on it too, okay. Yeah, I'm struggling, chat. I'm trying to juggle like 10 things to be able to record it. Then again, you know what? It's like lame if I don't record starting it, isn't it? Because then you miss half of it. I do have the rest of it recorded though. Okay, let's just like, I'm really bad at doing the like just simple like blocking stuff out like that kind of poses, because I don't know where to put the arms and legs. Maybe that's like easy enough if she's just stood like that, you know? It doesn't need to be complex. I always try and outthink myself with poses, and it's a detriment, honestly. It's a detriment to trying to get anything done. I like a slightly angled up head. Usually. What was like, okay, I'm remembering that Jilly that I drew and the pose that she had, because it was kind of similar, I guess, because she had a microphone. Do I just steal the pose from that and be lazy? I guess I do. I guess I do. Sorry, Cherry. I'm just gonna steal the pose. Who's that one Danny Phantom girl that one guy was like obsessed with? Like the crazy guy? That might be fine. She's got hair like her. She's got the same kind of hair thing going on. I'm gonna have to make that smaller. Did I have a razor? I'm so, like, hopelessly bound to the shortcuts that I've got set up, like, already. If there's any that are different. Ember, that's it, yeah. Like, the most obvious name. But I drew it, I did draw that pose. It makes sense that I'm drawing it again. I find myself doing that, like, color. Should she be looking at you? I guess she can be looking at you. I don't usually draw a skelby, like, looking directly at you. Do I bring a leggy? Do I bring, like, a little leggy up? I might bring a little leggy up. I forget how... I forget how I draw her sometimes as well, but she usually ends up kind of consistent. I had the idea that, you know, the first couple of times I draw her, it's going to be messy and, like, all over the place. And it's gonna, like, it's gonna refine and, like, change the more I draw her, and I think I'm okay with that. No, I think I need to have the legs, like, outy. Oh, that kind of... that anime girl pose. You know, the, like, ha-ha, with the knees. Like this. I want to not cover up what I've got going on with the legs, honestly. But that doesn't... It doesn't look very dynamic. That's what bothers me. I like more movement. But maybe it's funny if she's got the femur. Maybe I can put more in her hair and just have that move. Move around a bit more, like, woo, or something. And then the hair. But I kind of feel like the silhouette of it over there, where it goes up and out to the side, reads better than if I flip it around. Like, it needs to kind of go up and then down a little bit and then, like, back up. Because it will read more Miku-ish then, probably. Yeah, I might just try and mimic it, like, how it is there, because I like where it, like, goes up and rolls. I can't paint over there. It goes, like, up around the horn and then, like, over and round, like that. I kind of like that shape. I think that kind of lands well. She needs the meat slices as well. Oh, you know what? Her head needs to be angled so that you can see the meat slices, too. That needs to, like, shift further over that way. Where's my warp tool? I need that kind of thing going on. Yeah, and then you'll be able to see more of the meat slice. Meat slice. And where the bone, like, sits in the middle of it. With the horn. What are you drawing, chat? What are you doing? What you doing? What you drawing? And why? Why? Why and what are you doing? Okay, she does look kind of stupid, but let's fix it. Am I not going to be able to see the inside of her legs like that, actually? Because I want to be able to see. No. Probably. I can just make the skirt, like, dinky, like, who cares? Skelby a hoe. We know. We know she a hoe. It's okay. Slag, even. We don't say hoe over here. We say slag. Trollop, even. I don't know. I kind of don't like. I don't like it with the legs. I think they need to be like outy so you can see them. Nah. Okay. Let me try and like. I think with that leg. Looking for refs for the comic cover? Oh. might just do that. I might just do that, or it doesn't really matter. If you can see like one leg, you get the point. Kind of, you know. If you can see one leg, it's not hard to understand what's going on, I don't think. Maybe that's fine. I like the kind of angle with the butt. What kind of refs are you looking for? It looks like I should draw her with big baggy pants, actually. Okay, do you ever get like... I'm gonna stop the recording for a second, also. What are they called? Trip pants, but like quilted, I was thinking about. Like, that would look cool. So they're like puffy and fluffy, but they've got like the diamond quilting on them or something, maybe. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I feel like it would look cool. I don't have a deselect shortcut, do I? No, I'll have to do that. Right, let's get rid of this one, and then I'll just resize this and tidy it up, because this is really, really scruffy. I've got the time-lapse on too, don't I? Yeah. So long as I've got the time-lapse on, I can mess with it. I just want it to be uppy, like that. Her hair's a lot wider on that other one too, and it looks better. It looks better. Let me go and delete. Let me delete that other one. The last video. Or did I? No, I did it already, didn't I? Yeah. I don't think I've got that much space. So I've got to be fussy. I gotta be fussy. Let me like warm my hands up for a second. Also, it's really cold. I'm trying to keep warm. I was trying to do more like, I don't know, we're gonna have to mess about in Google Docs again, Jerry, and do stuff. I was messing around with a few skelby ones that I was thinking of doing, but I don't know if they're funny. I think I'm having a fight with it where I'm like, sometimes things are like visually funny, and I feel like that's more what I lean into. Like playing with the shapes and distorting things and making it funny. But I want to do more like the other one that I showed you, I guess. Freezing cold, chat. Can you say the music today? Actually, I upped it a little bit. Or I tried to like go in the middle so it's not too obnoxious. I hope it's not. Just warm my hands up. And have a bit of coffee. Yichi, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? How are we doing? What's going on today? Right, let's hit the button again, and then I'll try. I'll try and do something with this. Okay, I know why it's bothering me. It's because I can't really hover like directly over this tablet because I'm trying to record it. It's not like a tablet problem. I've got the phone in the way of recording it. Okay, I need to tidy this up. Do I have my other skelby refs? Let me find those. Skelby. I'm gonna have to keep it zoomed out because I think it's got all the ones I've already done on it that I don't want to spoil. Skelby refs. I'm sorry, that's really close to the mic today. Did you have a good weekend, chat? What did you do? What have you been doing? Okay, it's not going to show me. It's being a pain. What do I have? Refs. Skelby refs. Skelby refs. There we go. Okay. I think I've got some other ones I need to like compile. I've got huge reference sheets that I use. I just keep them as clip files because it's easier to Whoops! Yeah, I'm not spoiling you. Hang on. No spoiling. Where's like a decent Skelby reference? I guess over in that corner. Whoa. Okay, let's do that because you can't see anything there, right? And then there's these ones that are kind of. See what I mean? Do you like that? I like that Skelby. I gotta do that with something. I thought it was funny. Okay, and then this wants to like actually this is the kind of thing I should be recording. So like I've got these that want to sit in my little window down here, and then I've got meatku up the top so I can see, and I don't really need that to be all that wide. I've noticed that Skelby is getting like dinkier. There's like a singularity thing that happens where everything kind of gets pulled towards a simpler and simpler shape as I draw something more. Just like how you know I say anime looks like inbred. That wasn't even me initially. Actually, that was like a Psychra thing. Where it's like, yeah, the anime all looks like inbred now. It's all kind of merging into the same style. I notice that is also a problem I have, and it makes me really mad. Hello HDMC, how are we? Welcome to the stream, how are we doing? She looks janky in that bottom one. I think she's got like too much chin, maybe? Drawing on not the usual tablet throws me off. As well. What am I doing? I'm trying to go like bump with the figure. Because she is like mostly bought. She's mostly bought. Waspy. I think I needed it like 90 degrees like this. Once I get it down, I can just draw the outfit on, and it's not a fuss. Miku before? I have no idea where from she is. I forget the name of the thing. What's the Miku thing? I forget the name of it. Vocaloid. I'm drawing a Skelby Miku. Or trying to. I was drawing some of her on Patreon stream on Friday. Also, like trying to make a face worse. Oh, did that not record? Did I not record that? Oh no, I did. Did I run out? Uh-oh, did I run out of video? Okay, yeah, I did. Right, hang on. I might have to mess with this for a hot second, so I've still got room for that. For the video. I'm sorry. Let me see. Alright, it's gonna start like flipping out. Ooh. Oh, that's an outfit. Cherry's sending me weird fashion. That's great. That's fantastic. It's like a tongue mankini. It's not really, but that's like where my brain went. Where does Skelby get her hair done? I don't know, that's a good question. Let me just see if I can dunk this in Drive. I'll wake it up and then I'll finish the sketch. I need to show like a little bit of it. Where I'm actually drawing on the thing. Otherwise, I feel like it's a bit pointless. Especially while it's still daylight out, because it's gonna get dark real soon. It's gonna get dark, and it's gonna be horrible. And miserable. Am I twisting that head too much as well? That's another question. I might like flatten that leg back out as well because I don't know if I like it like this. I think it might just be fine. How it is. Or you know, I was saying like out like that maybe. Also, there's like zip, zip, zip kind of pose. Oh, this is giving me trouble. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm having trouble. Give me a second, chat. It always gives me trouble when I have like too much on the phone. Oh. What's that? I can't delete things because there's too much on the phone. Oh, great. My favorite. I'm sorry, this is going to be an absolute like mess of a stream. Oh, is everything in the bin? Okay, that's why. That's why. Can I like empty it? Oh yeah, okay, that's trouble. I figured it out. I'll sort it out now again and start recording. Did I flip the... How did I flip the screen? I must have mashed it. Okay. I think I fixed it. Just consistent fuss and bother. What have you been up to, chat? What have you been doing? I've got to do a tutorial thing by the end of the week. Also, it's tutorial time. I should be doing some longer streams again though. I can probably do some stuff for it, like on the stream, just drawing in general that I can record. And then it shouldn't be as much fuss. Where did the pen go? Oh, here we go. I will give that a minute. You know what? I'll just keep going. It doesn't really matter if it like skips a bit. I don't know if I want to do that with the eyeballs, like maybe. And then she needs the horns. I think her face is kind of at a weird angle too. She's got like the little baby hair swirl. Did that work, or is it still going? Oh no, it's still going. Give it a second, then I'll be able to go again. A bit more. I don't mind doing little bits of sketching in between. Once I'm through it, like once I'm through doing the sketching, I don't mind. I'll just like go for it and get it done. She does have the little like bloops on those too, but I don't know. I don't think I want them on that one because I think it's gonna make it look like worse. Just want the meat. Want the meat on the horns. Enough of it that you can see. Like meat texture on the inside. How did I do that shape? It looks like... Does it? Getting the way that the hair moves, right, is really annoying. Just like Skelby in general, I mean. The fire shapes are difficult to get flowy. I should do more fighting with effect shapes, I think. I want that to go up here and like back in like that one, so they kind of curve together. She's not at enough of a weird angle for my liking either. Let's like warp it a little bit uppy. And I'm gonna have to push her cheek up a little bit because she looks kind of dopey. Sorry, she's difficult to not make look dopey. I'm trying to rely on the like Garfield cheeks a bit. I'm starting to lean into those in general. Oh, I want to get my my dragon to go wah-wah this week as well. And then as long as it like works a little bit, I'd like to get the screens going, and then I can mess with animation at a later date. It doesn't need to be done like right now. I'll make a horn stick out a bit further too, than they usually do. I'm sure there was something I wanted my dragon to work for, like why I wanted it done quicker. I'm not sure if it was just because it's January though, so like new year, get the dragon get the dragon started. Get it back to doing screen things that are like consistent, since I'm just leaning into that now. I'm not popping that out enough, I don't know. Can't decide how to draw my own stupid character. I don't like the body, I think it's too big. Oh my god, hang on. Not grabbing the right things. No, I'm gonna redraw it, it looks bad. She looks like a little old granny with like no teeth. I would like to be able to like line over this, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm fighting it too much. Maybe I should bring that leg down like this. I don't know. I'm gonna have a leg fight, I think. I kind of want to get like a... like that, but then the other leg's just gotta... I guess, but that's kind of boring. Unless I like up that way and then down, but that's also kind of... bleh? Or is it? That's an awkward angle because it's gotta like pop out with the... you gotta have like a hip dip then, and it doesn't really suit her having the hip dip. Or you know what, I'll just foreshorten it like that, whatever, it can just go into a blob. I just want to show off the hand shoes. I think they're particularly nasty. Right, okay, is my thing uploaded? Let me just check these. I want to see if I can record a bit more. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine, right? Let me delete those and then I've got a bit more room to keep recording. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Try and squeeze it back into the thing again. If it'll go. There we are. Are we good? Yeah, does anyone have like a phone holder? God, what do you call them? I guess like a stand so that you can draw and record it. I've got a, I've got a regular kind of ring light thing, but it's not really the best kind of thing for this. That's a bit of shape like down there, like. Can I swing that one that way? Just looks like she's got big pants on. It's supposed to be the sleeves that Miku has. She's wearing the arms as legs. I guess she's got she's got like toes in the in the fingers. It's kind of gross. It's toes, but it's not, you know. Yeah, and then I can put the fingers like shoes like that. They're the jump scare where they're like at the bottom of the image and you don't see them. You don't see them straight away. but when you do, it's nasty. And she's got the tie, which is like a lolloping tongue. Is lolloping even a word, or is it just lollin? I think it's just lollin. Lollop. Can I put that arm somewhere else? Like up here. It's making me think she's got like little salamander feet. What do we want? That's supposed to be like hair on the arm. I'll stick her in one of the like Skelby episodes too. Whole less femur. I returned. My mum was yapping. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. I was thinking about putting the little squares like at the top actually, because then it makes it more obvious that that's like the face. That's the face, and then this is the. She's wearing the meatku hair. Like this. I was gonna do like little plaits around the wrists or something. I think maybe her hair should go like that way. Also, it's not interesting. Hallie has the hiccups. Can you scare her? Hallie, you never get to chew on like shoes or anything ever again. What has she been chewing on? I know she was chewing on the little clown. Yeah, I want to get like kind of motion going on. I should like flick the tongue up like that if I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let's try and curve it around a bit more because it just looks like it's just flat. The motion isn't really going the way I want it to. And down. It's gonna have to do that and kind of go off from what I was doing, I think. Like, it looks better flat because the shape reads, but I'll do that. She hasn't been chewing on much lately. That's good. I'm glad. Silly girl. Silly girl. She's only got one little thing at the side, right? And then the skirt can just be small as well. Yeah, like that's kind of okay. Yeah, she's goofy then. And I want to like tilt the head up a bit higher. I think that looks better. Yeah, it's like something off about it. I'm gonna do a quick BRB in a sec also. Oops, what am I on? Wrong thing. I'm gonna have to do a quick BRB again. Thing now is complete lack of personal space. Aww. Oh, she needs the little, like, the hair at the side. And the hands are fine. They're just skelby hands. It's the hair and everything. I want to keep an eye out for. I think that arm needs to go like up here. Maybe she can do the like tuck it in. She can do the little anime girl like tuck the arm in like that kind of pose, I guess. But that's kind of, I don't know, that's too like squishy because it's going to follow the line of what's already there with the tongue in it. It's just going to have to be up to fill that space, I think. And I can do like that and then just like fill it in. I would very much like to be able to see more of the hair shape on it as well, where it's going to go like that. Actually, yeah, it rolls into the shape pretty well. It rolls into the shape well. I'm trying to get it so it will like, you know, spiral, I guess. Yeah, and then I can have like hair strands that way. Let me stop that video. I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I won't be very long. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna like sort the video out so I've got more space, and then I'll keep recording a bit. Like maybe after? I don't know. I'm gonna like get on with it and tidy the sketch up some more where I can see it and I don't have the whole phone in my face. Right, give me a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm gonna go back to using my, you know what, let me put a book under this thing, because it is way too flat on the desk, and it's giving me neck pain. It's giving me neck pain. It's driving me crazy. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna have to maybe... Am I gonna have to tidy it up a bit more, or do I just start zooming in at this point, maybe? Welcome back. Hello, Bucky. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. How many layers do I have? A few? But not, yeah, okay, that was the rough one, and I've tidied it up a bit. Tidied it up a bit. I'm not used to like small tablets. I like being able to see the whole thing. Do I want to go in and align it yet? Am I gonna make a mess? I don't want to try to align it and then it look terrible. Is what I'm worried about too. You ever do that? Like, what one bit's kind of sketched out enough, and then you get to the other bits, and you're like, oh no. Start realizing I haven't quite done enough. Canvas, new window. Let's have another one over here so I can see it a bit more clearly. I'll just stick it in there. I'd like to be able to sort of zoom out and see it whole. So I don't fight with it. Can I change one of these shortcuts to a zoom? Because I think that's, oh no, wait, do I have one? Oh, I've got one. There we go. It just doesn't, like, scroll. Okay, it just doesn't scroll. I am gonna tidy it up again. It's too messy. It's too messy. I can't be doing with that. What do we need? Brains. Not too big. Wait, is that it? Oh, there is an eraser shortcut. Okay, I just can't switch it back. I haven't completely, like, redone all of them. That needs to be less visible. There we are. And then our head's a little bit too round at the top. And ooh. I'm hoping that can, like, straighten out a bit. Or I can, like, drag in from the cheek but not make it too obvious. Did I have a C button shortcut? Which was the C button shortcut? Alright, that one, okay. Actually, that's the problem. I didn't put that in first. I always do the eyes, like, parallel. Parallel lines like that. It's easier. From the middle. They're supposed to be kind of a bit too close together. And then I also don't think, oops, I don't think that's, like, wide enough. And I think I'm just gonna give her those little eyes like that. That's silly. Yeah, you know what? I've not angled it right because top of the head's too bulgy. That's a problem I keep having, actually. When you, like, foreshorten stuff and the forehead starts to disappear, I've noticed that I consistently have a problem with that. So if you have an angle that's very, I'm gonna draw over this and ruin it. If you have an angle like that where it's gonna be like mostly eyebrow and then like eyeball and like nose and stuff, it all kind of recedes and like disappears, and that really messes with my head. It drives me crazy for some reason. I can do the other ones where it's like looking down. That doesn't seem to be so bad. But that's a lot worse. Be a tough one, yeah. Because it kind of, I don't know. I guess it turns into like a flat plane that you're like looking down. I want to say looking down the barrel of, but I don't think that's like exactly right. The right way to say it. But you're looking like into the side of the plane to where it turns into like a 2D shape. Or like a line. Messes with me. That chin want to be smaller. I try and make it like pointy. And also this not too much like a shovel, I suppose. Miss drawing while banana stream. You drawing? We drawing. We drawing, Cherry. What you doing? What and who? I kind of like the idea of just lining that up into one swoop. Also, I don't know if I've done that much. I'm working on like how to simplify it as I go. Because she's just built like a, with a pointy at the back of the head. She has a shape that is, in theory, not difficult to stick to. Animating. Oh, are you doing that commission stuff? I should probably just have that back onto the edge of there, shouldn't I? It's another thing I get like iffy about for no reason. No good reason. And these need to be a bit more exaggerated because they're not reading. Like that and kind of too close together, probably. I'm gonna make them further out, and then there's room for meat. Meat. Always room for meat. Kinda don't like that. Should I roll it up that way? So the other option is to like join it into that, like that. Into the cheek curve. So it comes like uppy and then, you know, sort of shifts behind there. My brain can't decide whether it wants to be like, oh, it looks cool in 2D or it's, you know, more on model. Yeah, meat. Yeah, meat. I think her chin looks kind of stupid too, but I'll leave it alone for now. Trying not to, like, I'm trying not to boob too much either, because it's gonna get in the way. It's gonna get in the way of the rest of the design stuff that I want to show. There's too much booba. Or too high up booba. It's gonna, like, eclipse everything else. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Like that, and then there's like shoulder by here. And I'll draw the arm first, and then I'll put the clothes on in maybe a different colour so I can see them. And that hand needs to come a bit further forward. What we got? Eyeball? Hole? Not quite the eyeball, just the eyeball hole. Maybe a head should go more over this way. Actually, it's like attached wrong. I don't want it to look like the shoulder is in front of it. Booba eclipse, yeah. Yeah, boob eclipse. The like with Demetresque, the boob shadow, like the blind spot. Can't see her. Can't see her underneath the boobs. Safe place to hide. You know what? I've made him like too big anyway because she's only got like a small ribcage. Wait a minute. Why is? Hello? Did I just start drawing on top of that? Haha, guess who started drawing on top of the fucking sketch like a dumbass? It's me. Oh no. Wow, did that even happen? When did I hit the merge down button? That's so stupid. Ah, do I not have enough undos either? Let's see. No? Oh, excellent. Okay. Ah. Brilliant. Yeah, okay, I've ballsed it up, but whatever, it's in the time lapse. I genuinely have no idea how I managed that. Not a clue. It's even like 100% opacity, and that's like soft underneath too. I've really messed something up there. Good. Excellent. I wonder if there's like a shortcut that I mashed and like missed it, maybe. Lady? Costume for the protagonist in Resident Evil Requiem? Ooh. Excellent. They know what the people want. They know. Okay, that's the little hairbands. That's the little hairbands by there. I'd best draw the other shoulder. And arm. I was trying to get it so it's like skinny. I was looking at some of the ones I've already done and I was like, oh, this looked better when I was drawing it like this, so. I keep like changing stuff apparently and making it look worse. Which is bad. I gotta stop that. I always like second guess. Sometimes I do the sketch okay and then I second guess it and I'm like, oh, what if I do this? I got this poo brain thing where it's like, yeah, try and reinvent the wheel every time I draw something, and that's just like incredibly stupid and not helpful at all. I've got to stop. Get these like nicer shapes on her as well. Do we want that butt to overlap here? With the arm? I'll be like behind, maybe? I don't know. Still don't like the top of her head, it just like disappears. I think meat collision. Meat collision is still my favorite term for when you get when you get like skin folds and stuff. Like, you gotta account for where they like roll around everything else. Okay, so that's a leg. I think the body is starting to get a bit too big, because like how big is your, okay, how big's your head? Because like there's the head height and then there's like the body, so the crotch is supposed to be about the same. Yeah, you know what? Let's have that be. That needs to be one curve. That needs to be one curve. That needs to like curve up here like that, and then you've got the sort of like round of the leg. Get more used to simplifying things down. That arm should be a bit bigger too, compared to them chunky legs. Can think of is Boogie. Boogie's two meat curtains. I don't want to die. I'm sorry. Meat curtains. That is where a little thing sits, isn't it? On the arm. That's the arm. I want this to go wee like that. And then feet. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's better if it's like downways like that. No, her head still looks stupid. It needs to be like up. I'm gonna redraw the head in a minute, I think. I'm gonna see how far I can warp it, and if it like completely destroys it. Maybe that's a bit better. Sometimes I overdo the angles because I'm like, I enjoy drawing the awkward angles. But sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you don't. Woo. Sometimes you don't need them that bad. Wee. She danced. Oh, I'm leaving room for the hair as well, aren't I? That's the other thing. What if I have the thumb like... I know I said I wasn't gonna have the thumb flopping out, but what if I do? No. It's gonna look like she's grabbing. Like she's grabbing something. I think just doing that and then putting like the fingies. Putting the fingies on and then putting a bottom. Putting a bottom on the shoe, and then she can have the nail varnish on. Looks like she's wearing big disco pants. You ever have one of those dreams, chat, where You're like in the house, but then you start wandering through the house, and it's like a weird maze of a bunch of stuff. It's like, oh, there's extra rooms now. Oh, great. Stuck for hours, like wandering around in there. That's okay, right? I'm trying to keep this to like as few lines and curves as possible. Otherwise it gets crunchy. Bad crunchy. You can follow on that that's supposed to be the hands, right? Even like without the thumb. Like that's what she's wearing. Cause the arm tattoo is at the top. I'm hoping that that's working. What else was I doing? Let's have let's fix that arm a little bit. I think this needs to be kind of bigger in general and a bit more forward. You accurately assessed that my house was haunted in a dream? Yup. I did. It was weird. There was some... You know, like corporate buildings? I just kept like wandering around and I was like, why is this turning into like a corporate building? This is strange. Does that look bad? Probably. Yeah. Let me flip it around. I should, foreshorten it a bit more. Still think that hand's... I draw him kind of flippery, like I just let him be one swoop. One foul swoop. I'm excited to draw that tongue in. That's gonna look terrible. I guess like that. I don't know if that looks a little bit too like flat though. Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll just let it be a bit flat like that and then roll it. Have that one be more at the front. Yeah, like roll them around like that into a little flipper. They can still be kind of flippery. What's for dinner, chat? I'm making mushroom pasta. And sausage, I think. What wants eating? In case it goes off. She got long legs. Long legs. Maybe up a little bit there. No. No. The arm's fighting with that if I do that. You Flesh Miku. You're right, Flesh Miku. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. I should horse Skelby. That arm is like really short actually. Hang on. It's Skelby. Take it easy and make ramen noodles with a fried egg. That sounds great. I would like ramen noodles with a fried egg. I've been thinking about making that actually. I haven't done it in a while. I gotta find the right kind of noodles. Can't find the right kind of noodles for it. Wherever they're hiding them. Been hiding them from me. You know what? We're not gonna see a lot of that arm. I'm not gonna see a lot of it. I'm just being fussy. Oh, I need to like grab where her hair is before I lose it because it's a different layer. Doing good watching the stream. I have to do a video call for my classes. I hope it goes well. Ooh. Let's see. I mean, I want to keep that kind of closer to these and then it can point and roll around. What's it doing? I don't want it too like cloudy either. It needs to be pointy. That doesn't really flow well though. Does it? No. Let's do like the front of the hair first, maybe, because she's got I'm gonna give it extra I'm gonna give it extra weight around her head because usually I have it pretty like close to the side of her head, like this, like around. But she's gonna look bald on the top if I don't like do something with it to make it chunkier. And then maybe that by there. I don't know if flipping it off to the side is better, like this way it might get in the way of the meat. I don't want to intrude on the meat. That would be bad. Don't get in the way of the meat. Alright, it can just go by there, that's okay. Maybe not mess with the anything else that way. That's kind of too many. That's too many points. I've already drawn her horns over there. I'm sorry, my belly's rumbling too. No, don't like it. Where's the horn? That way. The meat deserves privacy. It's no stopped us from having to physically go to classes, but we're still online. Do you never get a snow day? Do they just default to online classes now? You know what? Okay, does it look bad if I do that? Because it's like around the horn and then it like... Maybe that's where most of the chunk wants to be and then it needs to thin out. Is that better if it's less shapes? No? Okay, that's not so bad. I might have done it. They're very similar though, but I don't know. It's close enough. Close enough. Where's my little meat thing? Is it easy to see the rest of that sketch that I accidentally went over? Kind of? Not really. Let's draw it in like dark blue. the clothes, I think. Depends on the class. This arm's still bothering me. It looks terrible, actually. It looks bad. Her hand's too small. I made her like taller, so I've been drawing her kind of dinky. She needs to adjust everywhere else as well. And there'll be plenty of spots like in between the clothes where you can see the glow on her. I'll do that on the other layer too. This one's still too small as well, especially like just the hand and everything. That's a bit better. Right, I've got a clothes layer. I'm trying to check they're all layered now because I messed it up. I was dumb. So I've got eyeballs like that, and then she's got the square hoodiddlies. She needs like eyelashes along there, I think, like just along the edge of it. I guess that, you know what, the eyeball gap can just go directly onto that. Who cares? I don't need all that extra space, do I? No. And then this is like where the mouth is. It's like sloppy chops like that. And then the tongue like sticking out in the middle, just like bleh. So you got like eyeball chops going on like that. Like where the neck is. Do I want it to roll like that? No, not really. No, just draw a nice curve and then follow it around. There's a little clips on it and I can just put the middle, like, blah. Tongues are long, aren't they? Because they go longer than you'd think. I'm making a mess of this because I'm like chicken scratching as well, trying to get everything in the right place. What else was I looking at? That is just skin. This is like where the neck is. That's where the neck is, and that wants to like crease a little bit. Because it's skin. And then there's the shirt like in the middle, and then I just pulled the skirt on like this. And I want that to go boop boop around wherever it needs to be. It needs to go up here and around. Is that enough leg there to like cover the business, or do I need to start swinging it downways like that? And then back up, probably, because it's not going to sit well otherwise. I need like the edge of it to roll that way. It's going to start to go like that, isn't it? That way. I think I've done that badly, but I'm I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it and see. Might be too wide. I could swing it down a little bit, and then like down over there to balance it out, because it'll look like it's longer on one side than the other otherwise. Right, but we want to see those. Either that or I just let the legs be like super long. Oh. Hair sleeves. Let me get rid of the weird little face. You know what, yeah, let's have the plaits. Like that. I can plait the hair. And then her arms underneath there, and then I just want like the stringy hair to do that, like the bunches, but it's sleeves instead. It's sleeves, hair sleeves. They're all stringy, like fringe. Oops. Hang on, is this having a problem? Having a problem? No, okay. Let me check I do have the time lapse on or I'll be angry. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's okay. I like the idea of having little gaps of hair where you can kind of, you know, see the arm through it. I think it's because the screen is quite small. I keep clicking. I keep trying to click buttons and I'm accidentally like clicking off of clip. Human hair clothes. I bet some fashion weirdo's already done that. I was watching some fashion thing and there was some guy, I think it was supposed to be like a statement on something, but it was, I don't know. I don't know if it was like comedy he was trying to do, because he was doing the same thing by making the thing that he was supposedly trying to critique, I think, but he was dyeing garments with pig's blood or something, and they were just like really gross, and I think the guy was saying they either like stain everything or they just like rot. I was like, ew. Real nasty. Ew. I wonder if I could make the eye holes bigger like that, actually. Do I want them like down there? So they kind of... a little bit of booba. Does it still read like a mouth if it's like that? Is the thing. In the middle. It just goes like that. It's not really rolling around correct, but I keep selecting the wrong thing. I wanna get the eyelashes like real bad around it. Maybe? I don't know. I think it's gonna read when it's like skin tone. Again, I don't know. I kind of prefer it on the just the shoulder. Let me undo it. I think I prefer it on just the shoulder, and I can make it like gross enough. What do we got then? These legs are gonna be where that is. You're gonna see like bone in there, so like here, swinging out and downways. And on that one, like that. And you wouldn't see any down there because that's all covered up. That's all covered up. Wait, is that the edge of that leg? No. Should that be a bit chunkier? It should be a bit chunkier like this. No, I'm drawing it in the right place. Let me see if I can put the phone back on to record now, actually, because I was trying to record what I was doing. Especially as I'm starting to get close to lining it. Wait, is this not uploaded yet? Is it still having a problem? Oh, okay, that's not good. I thought it might have been uploaded. Oh, wait, does it stop uploading if I close the phone? Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. You gotta be perceiving it for it to upload files. Excellent, great. Thanks, Google Drive. Oh, the meat. Oh, the meat bunches. This is a cute pose. Thank you. I think I need to foreshorten that other leg better. Or it needs to, like, the knee needs to come in front. I've drawn it like it's behind for some reason. It needs to be like that. I think. Because the rest of that leg ain't really, like, far back enough, is it? I don't know. Do I want it behind? Do I want it behind? I think I want it behind. And then that leg a bit more in front, because I like the where they kind of bounce off each other. I thought I wasn't hungry before, now I'm like really, really hungry all of a sudden. Belly rumbles and then like rearrange, I guess, and now very hungry. Yeah, very hungry. Okay, that's nearly done uploading. That's really, really annoyed me. Because I've been sat here for ages drawing now and it's done nothing. Not a damn thing. Right, let's eye drop that blue. Don't think you'll see that one that much, but maybe like just behind. Maybe just behind over here. Just behind, and then I can put the little slab of meat in there for our little bunches of meat. Like so. I guess they can be like drippy. Yeah, whatever. Aha! Are we done now? Aha! Good. Okay, I see you posting videos, Cherry. I see you. I see what you're doing. Okay, so I need to delete that video that I've just uploaded, because that means I've got it already. So I need to make room. And then I'm gonna stick this back in the holder. I'm gonna stick this back in. I'm gonna wedge it back in the holder if it will go. There we go. Right, video. You know what's also annoying me? I've been like, right, I'm not going out in the wastes, right? I'm gonna have some nice tippy tap nails. I'm gonna do them nice so I'm not a scruffy looking bugger on the video, and they are driving me insane. I cannot stand it. I can't do a damn thing, chat. I hate it so much. I'm gonna have to cut them off. You did post a video. Hello, Goblin. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? This is not quite the right angle, and this isn't quite the right angle either. Let me just wiggle that around a bit. It's the comedic berry been all this time. Long time no see. Right, are we lined up there? There we go. Right, let's see what we can do in like 8 minutes, because if I go over that with the phone recording, it tends to cack itself. Has a bit of a fit. Upsetty. Upsetty spaghetti. Right. This is making me think of like nougat as well. It's making me hungry for nougat because I'm like, how is she squidging that on there? Got an in-person job. Sucks. I got a work from home job. I start next week. Yes. Cherry's gonna hang around and be a pest again, I hope. Or get to, I mean. Is that better? You know what, let me stop that, because that's just... I'm gonna get to where the lines are and then start. Work from home for the win. Hell yeah. Do I want like wires on this? Femur microphone. I guess so. Wait, woo. Do I need like a meat? What's it? Bump, 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 you know? In the back. Or something. It's just like meat and it's all like string. So it's all just like lumpy meat. Lumpy meat speaker, or like slices of ham. Cherry, when do you vertical scroll stuff and upload to Tapas and Webtoons? Is there a way of previewing your chapters to see how they read before posting them? I think Webtoons got a preview button, right? Did Tapas have one? I know at least one of them I put stuff on has got a preview button. Let me like horse out the Skelby links again. One of them definitely has a thing where you can hit preview and it says, do you want to see the preview for desktop or do you want to see it for mobile? And it'll give you a little preview window. I don't know about, can you even like upload stuff from mobile actually? I don't remember. I do it all on the web browser. Tapas, it'll show you for desktop and mobile. Oh, there we go. That is Tapas, yeah. There you go. Am I done? I don't know. I might not do that in the background. I'm gonna make it too much of a thing. I'm gonna make it too much of a thing. Whoops. What did I just press? Oh, I'm thinking I'm hitting shift when I'm hitting like a shortcut button. That's the problem. I see what I've done. I see the problem. I get it. Vertical images need to be chopped up. I'm paranoid about them botching the restitch. Ah. How many pages you got, Goblin? I want to see. I'm so excited to see these elves, man. I want to see what kind of hell you've been subjecting yourself to with drawing a shitload of them on single pages. I think that hand needs to be like one shape also, like this. Sorry, I'll stop with the vocal fry actually, that's bad. Valley Girl starts creeping in, start vocal fry. I made little chips at the weekend and fish stew chat, it was really nice. They were kind of burnt. They were a little bit burnt. They weren't the best potatoes for it. I should have boiled them a bit first, but it was nice. We'll be making that again. Didn't look nice, but it tasted nice. Then again, ain't that everything that's good? Ain't that everything that's good? Right, let's hit the... Smash that record button. Push that record button, and I'm gonna start doing, ow, I need to move my leg. There we go. I'm gonna start attempting to block the lines in, I think. Let's have a line layer and then sort out my brush settings and see how they're going. No, a bit more stabilization. Whee! Nope. Why is that still wobbly? Is that just me? Just me having a bad time with it? I guess. Yep. Just me being stupid. I'm gonna put the rest of the blue glow and everything over the slight lagging out. Put that over the top after too. It's getting like lumpy. Oh, maybe it's the pen pressure being different actually. Different tablet. Different tablet, different pen pressure. Where are my settings? I need to mess with that. I gotta make it real, like chunky, I think, so. I need to be able to do either like really, really thin lines or really, really fat lines in the same swoop. Maybe that was better. No, still nope, too chunky. Gotta get it at the right angle. Like, oh no, that's it. Okay, I had it the wrong way. That's better. I like to be able to do most of the line weight with the pen pressure, if I can help it. Fun art. I finished my rough drawing if you want to take a peek at that. Oh yeah. I will have a looky. I don't think I can show it on stream if you're going to send it through Instagram though, but I will have a look later on. I don't think I'm on Insta on the stream comp. I want to draw the meat. I want to draw the meat chunks. I gotta draw the clothes on a different layer. No, let me adjust this again. I'm making it more difficult. Actually, I should just leave it be kind of soft, inoffensive. Still in the unfinished sketch anyway. Ah. I think I did a little bit of, I don't know, I was kind of messing about with Skelby and which ones to do next at the weekend. Because I wasn't sure. I've got a lot of them that I want to do, but I'm, where I've plotted more of it out, I'm like, this is probably best to keep until later. Because it lines up with other stuff I want to do, so I'm like, put that one away for now and you can come back to it later. Which is also annoying me because I'm like, uh-oh, does that mean I'm gonna leave it and never come back to it? Or by the time I guess it doesn't matter if by the time I get back to it I think it's stupid and I do something else. That's gonna happen anyway. But I don't want to be like, oh, I'm saving that one for later. Can't happen now. Just a Yu Yu Hakusho drawing. Ooh. I think that's another one I gotta get on. I was wanting to go back to, it's got a stupid name like Dandadan. The one with the crocodile guy. It's got some kind of stupid name like that. Daro Hidaro, that's it. It's that one. I wanna go back to that. I think that's a face okay-ish. Do tapas and webtoons have the ability to schedule and upload? They do. Did I put a post up on YouTube? I'm sure I put a post up on YouTube that's got how much skelby I've got scheduled. Like, you should be able to see it on the like channel posts. Watch half of Daro Hidara and just sort of fell off and forgot about it till right now when you mentioned it, lol. I think I watched the first episode. I've got a real bad habit of watching the first episode of something and being like, oh, this is one I've got to like sit and pay attention to watch. I'll come back to it. And then inevitably I don't. And I annoy myself with it. I shouldn't change that design actually. That is supposed to like loop down that way. But I don't know if I really need it. Maybe it's just fine like that. Maybe that's okay. This one's gonna be different too, because her horns are normally outside of where the flame is. Not on this one though. Not on this one. Bad habit of dropping off is like one episode left to watch, like a season or a show ending. Yeah. Do you do the thing where you're like, oh, this is gonna be, I really want to watch this and it's gonna be good, I hope. I need to, you know, I gotta have a nice sit down and watch this and be like real comfy, and then you're never comfy enough to sit down and enjoy it. It's like, oh, we can't use the good china. We can't use the good china. It's not special enough of an occasion. Just use the good china. I've made her horns a bit wider as well, so there's more meat. More meat. And draw a little eyeballs in either. Miku! Hello! How are we? I'm not sure how I say your name, also. I'm not sure if there's multiple words or if it's one. And I'm scared to pronounce it wrong. Let me know if there's a way to say it. I don't want to be a douche. It's exactly it. Baban, years go by and I don't care about it anymore, yeah. I still haven't watched the end of Attack on Titan. Also, I gotta... It's like, I like this thing too much. If I finish watching it, there won't be any more of it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for when I'm like upset and I need something to cheer me up. But then when you are upset and you need something to cheer you up, you're like, oh, well, I don't want to associate this thing that I like with being miserable and upset. Because then I'm going to ruin it, you know? I don't want to get the stink on it. I don't want the depression stink to touch it. Ooh. Do I want to do the glow? I guess. She's got like 3 little lines for the mouth also. Let's stop this recording before it goes over where it should also. I've got a little bit of me inking it on the video and that's good. That's good. Bet the lighting's like, yeah, the lighting's pretty bad. I'm gonna have to blast it a bit. Oh, that's gonna be trouble because that's in front and behind where the blue is. Where do I stop that actually? Do I just like in here, I guess? I don't know. I like doing the fire because I can go wacky with the line weights as well. It's very fun. Whee! Like that. Attack on Titan's ending in particular is a hilarious thing. I hated the end. Interesting. Did they change it from the manga? Not that I know. I haven't read that, but I think that was mentioned. Is it one of those things where, like, the fans didn't like it, so they decided to change it in the anime? I don't like that extra line. Hilarious thing that you dropped off there. Oh wait, what did I say? Whoop. Boop boop. There we go. One artist that I've found, and I love the way they draw Miku. Artist's name is Rella. I'll have to have a nosy. Do I want to do that, or do I just want to have it cut off where the meat is? I think I'm going to have to do that, right? So it looks like it's a bunch. I saw like a shrimp Miku with shrimp. What's it called? Bunches. Shrimp bunches. I thought that was funny. I can't remember who did it, but it was good. There we go. Whee! Over and around. Meme, which was basically our 2026 Sandra Bullock, is identical to the Titan that ate Aaron's mom. That's really mean. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness. There's like a funny shit. Titan about to eat Aaron's mom, and it just says eat your protein. Bully memes. What else am I? What am I doing? You can see what's going on in the bottom corner, right? That's like big enough to see, I hope. Let's, you know what, carry that on because it's gonna have the lines on it, probably. Anyway, whee! Or I can crop them out later, it's not really a problem. Not really a problem. It's kind of fine. It's not gonna be a bother. Is it? No. Was I flipping that? I was flipping that like out into the side actually on the other one like this. Maybe that's better. I don't like how it's overlapping with too much. Hey, Kirk, a funny shit. If he's really gonna wear the garbage I slap on a t-shirt, he's gonna end up with an egregious wardrobe. That is hilarious. It's gonna be all shit you made. Woo! There we go. And then I'll go around the edge too. I don't know about that mouth also, this bit's kind of annoying me. No? Nah, it's alright, actually. think it's bad. I'll change my mind in like 5 minutes, but it's not bad right now. I will have to draw the rest of the bones also. The bones. Right, ooh, what now? The bones, I guess? Let's finish the bones. I might have to go and get another hot drink too. It's very, very cold. I need something to warm my hands on. What can we see? See like a little bit of spine there. I don't want to do too much on it. Gets into like teeny weeny details that are annoying. Arm bone. Maybe. I usually block it in like a flat color and then put an outline around it. Like that's the lazy way I usually do it to make it easier. You know what, I'll just draw this. Everything else is getting drawn over the top of it, so it's fine. Not a problem. See that roll down here? I'll do it so you can't really see the other ones poking in. Can I get away with recording anymore? I wonder. I'll leave it for a minute. Remember the JoJo thing I was talking about doing for him? The collab? He wants that on a shirt too? Oh, that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be crazy on a shirt. There we go. I'll just do that and keep it simple. You'll be able to tell it is bones. I think I need to draw the clothies. Let's draw the clothies. They need their own layer. It needs to be on top of the like blue glow outline, whatever. Right, try again not to make too many lines everywhere. That's the chops, and then we've got this bit here, and that's eyelid, I guess. Like, I can do the little anime eyelashes around the edge. Up there. They're like fluffy on the shoulders. And then there's these. And the hair. You know what, okay, make that like a straight line. Make that a straight line, they can angle in like this. And then the hair. It's gonna do that, and it can just open in some spots. Right. Stringy. Stringy, but not too stringy. I don't want it to get too busy. Oh, yeah, this is clothes also. This is also clothes around here. And then she's got, I'll block the little pins in. Block them in like that, that's fine. And then like the midline. The midline for the tongue. Maybe some slobber on it like later, but not yet. Not yet. Something I need to work on simplifying stuff. There's further away in the background. Ooh. Same. I have that kind of trouble if it's like something that's not that important. I still like to add too much detail. Oh, you know what? I'll put like stretch marks on it. I'll change the color and do like little stretch marks. It's just kind of frumpy, that's all. Some artists are so good at conveying things with a few shapes or lines. Yeah, I want to be able to do that too. I always fight with it. Always convinced it needs like mega detail. My brain's like, what about all the XP you're giving up by not drawing that? You know, completely. The worst time with that, yeah. It's Miku's like a frog. With the chin thing where they go ribbit, ribbit. Except it's like 2 bubbles instead of 1. You guys motivate to draw early on because of cartoons and anime and stuff like that? See, I don't know if I really had that. Like, I would draw that kind of thing, but I just drew shit. Like, I couldn't help myself. I think. Because I mention occasionally I never had, like, anime brain to, like, de-learn. So I feel like I'm coming at it from a different angle to what most people are, because, well, a lot of people, like, copied anime, right? To copy the style, whereas I never really did that. I was just like, it's gonna look like my own stuff, and I don't really care. Like, it's gonna look bad, you know? Or I guess I'd copy kind of stylistic stuff, but not completely. So everything was always, like, a weird little mush of different styles. Does that look too janky? It needs to, like, cover the gooch. It has to cover the Gucci. Gucci woochy. A little bit. Especially when I got my hands on Sonic comics. What comics was it, chat? What did you bad? I mean, drawing in general as a kid, I mean early phases of your drawing in terms relative to the kind of work you guys do now. Oh! I guess so. I don't know. See, I didn't really have, like, anime. I'm thinking, when I was, like, it's like a wee bab. She used to draw, like, Yoshis and stuff, but I don't think they were very good. Because it was, like, crunchy, it was, like, crunchy 16-bit Yoshis on the screen that I was trying to interpret. Ooh. And they weren't very good. I have some somewhere, they're quite funny. Basically, people are motivated by things like anime and cartoons and started early with digital have a different approach to like traditional inkwork people in US comics. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think, when did I start doing digital stuff? Be like 2011? How do I get that to like roll that way? Actually, it's gonna like pop and then go that way, isn't it? I think go pop the other way. Let's do that and then get like a little corner here. Is that still recording? Oh yeah, okay. Right, I've done quite a bit. Rumiko Takahashi and Naruto influenced my stuff. I can tell where the JoJo's are like seeping into it as well. Properly watching Ayasha. Half of it and loved it. That's another one I need to watch. I've never watched that. I did not. I didn't have the anime when I was a wee Baban. I dodged it. Dodged the anime. Can I put like a little shadow underneath that? On that? That might be fun. Do I even need to loop that back around? Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm trying to think what else I used to draw. I used to draw like animals, but I also used to draw like weird monsters for fun, but that wasn't like spurred on by anything. That was just me being whatever I was doing. I don't know. I like to draw tanks and aeroplanes for a while as well. Sasho Mario? I don't think I've heard of that. Fan art at some stage, I feel like I'd kill it. Kill it with him the way I currently draw? Oh, like in a good way? Do you guys have the thing sometimes where it's like, I'd like to draw a fan art of this thing, but I like it's already good. Like I don't need to contribute. Like it's good already. There's nothing I can do to contribute. It's already great on its own. I feel like seeing if I could do posters of all the 80s and 90s anime I like and making prints of them. That'd be cool. I might have more of the hand over that bit. I just want this to like roll. I should probably shade like that bit in too. I'm gonna block that in, and then... Oh, I'll have to draw the back of it, won't I? I'll have to draw the back of it over here. Yeah, let's do that. Until it gets behind the clothes. Till it gets behind the clothes, and then I can start pulling it down this way. And then the blue's gonna go in the middle. I've got a way I do the layers that is like not the tidiest, but it kind of works. I'm used to doing it at this point. That has to line up with whatever I put in there also. That is That, yeah, the skin wants on here too, doesn't it? The skin is technically clothes, so it wants to roll into this bit. And over there. Whee! Genuinely believe that I could do better with SWAT cats than in some creators. Why are they super janky? God, I love doing line weight so much. Like, whee! I think I just used to draw a lot of stuff from like photos as well, actually. Like for fun. I remember doing that with like friends in school. We'd just like sit there and draw stuff from photos. Where did that Miku go? Where did I put you? I'm gonna need the reference for like more details, but I won't do too much yet. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Okay. Fingers. And I'll put the nail varnish on later in the colours so it's not too busy. I might have to make it like a darker blue so they stand out. My ego's out of control. I always feel like I can do better. Okay, I kind of want these lines to be together and then like shimmy off like that, so there's like a flat bit there and then it shimmies off. Otherwise I feel like the point's gonna look strange. Or is that better? No, that looks like off. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and if it looks bad I'll like bully myself for it later. Bully, bully, bully. Bully, bully, bully. Bully stream. Bully stream. Bully, bully, bully. Okay, what am I wanting to have like more line weight like here? I'm gonna do a BRB in a second. I'm very cold. I need a hot drink. Too chill. Oh, you know what I've messed up? Actually, you wouldn't even see that bit behind there because that is also skin that rolls this way. It rolls like so. Maybe a bit rounded like that. Rounder. And then that can whoop, like so. And a bit more or less. I think. Get some of it flat. pull that down a bit. Right, there is a better view. It's not like the entirety of it. I will be back. Give me a few minutes. I won't be long. I'm gonna get a cup of tea. Oh, I missed that other message. You making like you're making hostage notes as a kid. Do I want to? I don't think I want to line that. I don't think so. Just gonna get busy. Let's like curve that into one shape, maybe by here too. Like the inside of it can have bumps, but this outline can just be one thing. One shape. There we go. Take that line off there as well. Whoops. No, no, I don't want to draw in blue. What do I need now? The hands? Do I draw? I think I need a bit more weight on the legs, the lines. That's not bad, just like these kind of corner bits. You know what, let's block that in as well. It's annoying otherwise. Maybe just roll that around too. I'm trying to like roll the edges of any of this stuff I've got going on. Like that's kind of better. Make it a big chunk. I could go for the glow layer next. Because I can fill in the gaps. Where I've got like here. Change of colour. Like the arms and stuff like this. Maybe I can just pinch them together and make like a little V shape. Because they're close. Close together anyway. Just do that. Oh, I didn't draw the bones in underneath either. Bones. Am I in the right layer? Oh yeah, she's just reduced. I've already got those bones like over here. I want to go and fill them in really, because that'll be the next thing. That'll be the next thing. That one's difficult. Do I need more? Do I need more lines? Maybe. Yeah, I'll come in and sort out the hand bones after. Move that down a bit. What else am I missing? Oh, meat. Meat, shoulders, knees and toes. That goes around there, and then some of those lines are gonna have to go. Yeah, okay. It's like in most cases they overlap the same way, but in some of them they just don't. Different. Like that bit where it wants to go behind, but it's in front over here. Because I don't want to put the blue over the top of that. You know what? Can I make it like? Does it need to droop? I feel like it needs to droop like this. It needs to be rounder. Like bleh. A little meat cake. Meat cake. Like a Battenberg slice, isn't it? Yeah, I won't do that either. Actually, I'll do the outline and then mess with it after. Some drips. Does that line up too much with the cheek? Yeah? I don't know. I'm gonna have it like drip a bit more. Oh no! Oh, that's in the way. Okay, that's why this is empty, because I've got bones. I think I can get away actually with making this that layer. Meatloaf or meat cake? I guess so. I've never had meatloaf. I've not had meatloaf. I would like to try. Put ketchup in it, don't you? It's like a bunch of different herbs and like ketchup people put in it, I think. That's all I know. She's got a femur. There's what is left? That bit of the sleeve. I think most of it's done. And this bit. This bit on the sleeve where all that hair is, I wanted like another little gap, really, by there. That I can get the glow in. Like that, like it's gonna carry through that way. Then the hair just flips. Don't have bread, eat meatball? Carrie Antoinette. What am I doing? Zigzags. Where it's plied. Right? Yeah, little Zigzag. I draw like a certain amount of it and then I get confused straight away. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, that's the other line, okay. It's not the most tidy, but I can come back to it. Just little braids I thought would be funny around there, because I don't know how else to have the hair stop at the wrists. Okay, where do I need to take any of these lines off now? That's the other question, like there. Or I shouldn't really like worry about it too much. Start blocking the colours in. What do I need? I need like a folder to put everything in. Like, whoops. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to hold shift and I'm hitting undo. Oh, sorry. Right. There's the sketch underneath. There's the sketch underneath. There's the lines and everything. So, this is a flat layer and I need to go around everywhere that Skelby is. And filter. All the layers? All the layers. Yeah, okay, like this. I'm just gonna let it be messy for now. Oh, and our hands need doing on this layer, but I'll fill them in and then come back to them. Those are bones. Those are bones. Yeah, I'm not merging anything. That's bones. Bones up here. Bones. Yeah, I'll do little hand bones like this because it's kind of easier to do it like that and then backwards. Backwards engineer. There's going to be like blue on the top of them as well in a minute, so it's going to block a bit more of it out. They're pretty easy just to roll. I can put an outline around them as well, or I might have to separate them and do that. Is there an extra line there? No, it's where that hair is, isn't it? That wants to cut right by there where the meat is. Slice it with the meat. And I'll probably put like a flat. Actually, take that off, and then I need top of this layer, but underneath wherever the like white one is. Is there nothing on this layer? There's nothing on this layer. That one can be a flat one, and then I'll fill it with the blue that she is, and that goes to like 50%. I might do some gradients in it, but I'm not sure. That's closer to the blue. Okay, yeah, that goes over everything here. And if it doesn't work, I will go back over it again. It doesn't hit anywhere. Can I get rid of... Okay, that helps for just the little fingies, but then that is gonna filter everywhere. Okay. That's a problem. Oh, this bit's better. I should have done that. Should have done it there. Oh, and on this arm and the legs. Okay, the legs are really easy to filter. And then up and behind. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Easy peasy. Don't think... Oh yeah, there is other gaps actually. There's this piece and those two. This piece, those two. This doesn't overlap with any of them bits. That's fine. There's a gap behind there, and then not that bit because there's meat. Meat in the way? There's meat by there. And then I think that's about right. I think that's right, yeah. So any like this where it overlaps wrong, I need to fix. Like later on. Oh. I want to have looser little flying bits too, but not yet. Can add them in later. Right, what Miku colours have we got? What colour are you, Miku? You're gonna have to be a different kind of green-blue. Very slightly. It's a skelby. So I could still see you. Did I get rid of it? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, there's bones that aren't finished yet either. And another flat layer, and then that's lines. So this wants to go and fill in. Like that? Like, I guess that's kind of okay, right? If it's that, but darker. Maybe more blue. I'm gonna make it slightly more blue. Do I like that? Where's the green bar? I'm gonna gradient it into, like a dark color as well. Just don't want it to blend right in with her arms. I think that would be yucky. Look bad. Oh, like through there too. Yeah, you know what? It's gonna sit behind that actually. I need a behind layer to sit, like through everything. But again, I'll leave that for now. I'll leave it alone. Oh, that's good. Oh, is that gonna fill in anyway? No, I don't want that to fill in. That bit can go in the front. That bit of hair. It can just filter like around it for now. Yeah, you know what, we'll get it in. It's like a solid block. Everything behind is going to be a different layer, so let's just have this all together for now. Then I'll change the colours. Change the colours later, let's just make sure the layering sits. Okay. Oh, okay, that sits in front, so that's fine. And then just behind. I think the legs are fine. It's only really that bit at the top where it sticks out, and then the rest is like skin down there. Miku skin. Oops. Patch any of the crusty bits. Right, and then, yeah, hand, feet. Yeah, okay, there she is. This bit of the skirt needs to, like, carry on behind there later, so those are... Sleeves are black. Sleeves are that colour, the skin is that like really pale anime skin colour that's barely got any tint to it, like this. Does it need to be paler like that? That doesn't even look like hands actually, no, I don't have the thumbs on it. I might have to get the thumb sticking out. Like, if you look at the design, you can kind of tell that that's what it's supposed to be, but I don't think it's gonna be as, like, freaky if I don't do that. If I just let the thumb stick out, because it's very obviously not just, like, long toes then. It's very obvious that it's hands. Oh, is it locked? Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's nasty. That's nasty. And then I need... I think that's okay for that. That's okay for the nail varnish, isn't it? She wants Skelby to be more, like, pastel than everything else. And then, like so, I think. Yeah, I'll make them dark because I think they're like blue on the shoes. But if I'm gonna do the nail varnish, then I'll make it dark so it's not just playing into the same color. I think I'll leave it flat as well and just do like gradients. I might do some, what's it called? The dots. I might do some of the like the dot for the gradients. I don't want to flip it. Undo. Ooh, do I have a nasty pink? Do I have a nasty red pink that I can use? Let's get all the flesh tone in first. It's got all the flesh tone, and then her little hair things are that color, and they've got a pink stripe in the middle. Her hair, I'm gonna gradient. That color goes along the bottom. I should brighten some of it up. Yeah, I think it's still like distinct enough from the Skelby legs, because I'll have them up dark behind them as well. There we go. I can roll. Whatever I do with the edges is going to make it like stand out better as well, I think. Oh yeah, she's got zigzags on this, doesn't she? This goes zigzag, zigzag, like that. And I've got too much. Oh my god, it's on 90? The stabilization is on 90. That's crazy. It's made it a bit easier, mind. I don't usually have it that high. It's way more than usual. I think I have it on like maybe 30, 40 at most. That's on a bigger tablet though. I think this is making me be kind of like nibbly. These lines. Let's pick a pink. Let's pick a pink. Meaty red pink. I like. For what, like the tongue? And the chops. And this. I don't know if that's big enough. I might have to make them like wider. It's looking cute. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like they should be a little bit extra wide because it's not going to sit in the middle of those. They're too skinny. I don't have a grey either, do I? I have a grey. How does the little tattoo work? Yeah, it is what I was thinking. Okay. Is that a bit squiff? I don't know if it's got the little stand at the bottom of it or not. Or if it's just like that. I need a smaller pen. It's getting better. Red and teal are really nice together, actually. That's a good colour combo. What is wrong with... What's wrong with her eyes? Did I mess something up? Maybe? No. Oh no, it's just like the flat, right. That does need to be stronger too. The tongue. Where that meat gone? Where that meat? Try the meat. Ugh. Ew. You know what? Does it need to be like pink and then have like 2 stripes of the skin tone around the edge? Like 2 slices. It's making me hungry for them like picnic loaf things. Except they've got an egg. They've got an egg in the middle instead of bones. Like a pork pie with an egg in the middle. But it's like a big square because they make it into a big loaf and it's good shit. Real nice. Real tasty. Okay, I want fat ripples in there. It does look like a piece of bacon, actually. That skin tone looks like fat. I don't know if I even want that. It might just want to be like this. It does look like a fucking steak. It really looks like a steak. Okay, see, I can just do this. I can just go woo with it now. Jelly little fat globs in amongst it. Whee. I Gross. So nasty. I need like a secondary red pink to go around it too. Congeal like this. Just around the edge. Kind of like subsurface scattering, but when, you know, it's kind of translucent, so you get like a little shadow around the edge as it backs onto something else like that. I'm just gonna end up like shading this on one layer like I do emotes, aren't I don't know if I can escape it. Let's get rid of that. That line's getting on my nerves. The colour behind it. Let me do the colour behind it, because I can do it on the skelby layer. I guess I'll do it, yeah, I'll do it on the skelby layer if I can. Like with the skin tone flat that's there. And the line. Don't think I've got like the flat for this, have I? No. Then again, it's only like that. There's a little piece. Oops. There's a little piece that I missed. Right there. There we go. It's so meaty. You know what? On this as well, I'm gonna do that and then gradient out the ends like that. When I draw a bit more tidy, I tend to do that kind of thing. What time is it now? Oh, it's getting on for like 5 o'clock. Okay. Make dinner. Have a great day, Baban and Cherry. Thank you, Goblin. Have a good dinner. Thank you for coming to the stream. I will be back tomorrow. Maybe later tonight. I don't know. I've got to see what I need to do. I need to like Patreon stuff actually. I was behind on it. Miho set the Patreon while I'm talking about it, actually. There we go. I stream over there, as well. Ooh, where's that blue? I'm gonna try and grab that and put it in here. Like that. I don't think it's gonna sit, is it? It's gonna be too bright. Yeah, because it'll just double up with that and it'll look silly. Okay. I'll go for like a softer one. No. Can I do like grey so it dulls it a bit? Doesn't need to be as bright as everything else. I'm gonna make it a pain because it's in the thing too. I don't know why she'd have a tongue, but shapes. Shapes, you know? Draw shapes. See if they look cool. I was still on this bit, wasn't I? Because I want to pull that meat over here. Like that. There we go. Just the corner. Wait. Oh, did I do that on the line layer? Oh, that was real stupid. Okay. Nope. No. I messed it up. Okay, that bit's fine. It's just that horn escaping. Oh. Where else is that a problem? There. Shouldn't be by there. That hair should be over the top so I can take that bit off, but then I need to draw it underneath into, you know what, I can draw it into this layer underneath because it'll sit behind. Be in the same layer that she is. Carry on that way. You know what, tongue's stupid, I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't like that, it looks stupid. Looks real stupid. Let's see. What did I miss? The outfit. I've got to put the grey in. I gotta put the grey in, and then I think the rest of it is like little details in it. Go with like blue grey. No, that's kind of yucky. That's better. It's too skin tony looking for some reason. Nasty. Does this just want to be dark? I don't know how to back the color. How do I back the color onto that? Is it not going to let me eye drop? Oh no. Why aren't you letting me eye drop? Oh no, wrong tool for it. Is that better? I kind of don't like that next to the grey. Maybe just the black? I don't know. Or like a little band like this. Yeah. Let's have a go at putting some gradients on it, and I'll have to change the background colour. I'll have to go in a minute, actually. Soon. Not right now, but soon. Her eyes should be glowy, like that, and then, like, bright. Maybe, like, a line of bright blue around them, but I think that might be too busy. If it's like, too thick, it's gonna ruin the shape. They just tend to, like, blend out. Ugh, nicer. If I do that. Oh, they go without them. The lines. Might adjust the colours a little bit too, like shift them slightly. This can go whoop, around there. That's also like, oh yeah, you know what? That needs the same kind of meat treatment. Around there. Around that edge. Ew. I like drawing meat slices too much. Still the same layer, yeah, okay. Let's have like that extra layer I was talking about underneath. Did I fill that in? Because that's okay, I've got like a bone. I've got a bone layer, and then I got a line layer for the bones, and I need to sort that out on the hands. But then behind the bones, there's also another layer of clothes that aren't very visible. So that goes like boop, 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 boop behind there. It needs to like actually carry on around the back. If I can help it. Like somewhere you can see it. Yeah, like fill it in. Distinct enough to see. She hasn't got anything else going on at the top of those, really, you know, it's just like, I guess it's more solid. The arm, sleeve things, whatever they are. What if I fill those in? If I fill those in dark like this, maybe. With the color. Instead of inking it in. Yeah, I can adjust them then actually and do that. Because it goes right over where that would be anyway. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. That is just where the line is. I forgot what I was doing now. It was like, yeah, that flat layer at the back. So any of this, I'm on the wrong layer. This hair behind here wants to just sit like there and around there. And I'll have to gradient it in again, I suppose. Not a fan of the grey in there. I feel like that looks bad. But it's not shaded. There's like more dimension to it when it's shaded. It's hard to get in like a flat. What happens if I make the hair the colour that's on the skirt? The sleeve hair? Or is it? It's kind of too close. Is it? Maybe not. I don't know. It reduces the amount of colours I've got in it, which is better, really. I was gonna darken it towards the end. Gradient. Let's see if I can select it. If I select all of it over here, I don't want it on the skirt. I'll make a new layer. Have I missed a few? I think I've missed a few corners. And then mask it out, and I can try and put the dark colour into them. See what it looks like. That is crusty. That is real crusty, by the way. Okay. I was gonna do that. But I don't know if that's bad, or if I should do it the other way, because it's going to blend in. I don't know. Okay, there's like the top of it where it will stop it. And it's not horrible. Where the headband thing is on the shoulder. But then there's... If I invert that gradient, it's only going to blend into the hand with that blue. That's why I was having a fight with the colour of it. I don't know if Skelby is like pale enough to get away with it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is there a specific kind of pattern that goes on the sleeve? Because I'm not going to do a good job of it. I bet. I'm not going to do a good job of it. Ew, the thumbs on the feet. It kind of looks like she's wearing, oh my god, like sliders, I guess? Looks like she's wearing those. It's just really long toes. Or, you know, when you put your hands in sandals. You ever do that as a kid and like clap with them? It's making me think of that. Ooh, can I do that on this layer? That would be good. Kilgwyn, hello! How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Let me see if my tea. What? Let me see if my tea is cooled down. I would like a. Sorry, donk donk. I would like some tea. No, I'm gonna burn myself if I drink too much. Okay, let's leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. What is going on with this sleeve? I can't really tell. I can't really tell very easily. I'm gonna try and do it simple so I don't have to think too hard. I don't spend too long on it. I need to reserve the brain power. I need it for stuff. She's got like a little something on the end of those too. These are kind of blue, like by there. Need more color in the tongue as well. Wait, did I like ruin something? Oh no, there they are, okay. I should do like hairy strings coming off of it too. I like the tongue. Ew, yeah, that darker colour. Ew. I'll put some shine on it as well. I really like that dark magenta-y red. I think that's very nice. What was I even looking at? That and the skirt. Yeah, okay. I don't have a yellow yet. I could do with one. I could put that into the skin tones to make it worse also. Like fat, you know, like fat layers like this. To make it extra juicy. Let's just zoom in. I'm not zooming in far enough. I'm used to not doing it because I've got a bigger screen. What we got? Can I do this and then chop them? I'll do that and then I'll chop them up. She's very red, blue, yellow, which is nice. Very primary colors. You know what? You're not even going to see that, are you? That's kind of silly. It's silly to do that much detail with it, isn't it? So maybe just blip the ends of them so they are shapely. Oh, and I missed that. Wanting to be blue. I think that's alright, actually. That's probably fine. Isn't it? I'm trying to convince myself that it's fine. I'm gonna keep picking. What if I just split them in two, or is that gonna look strange? Can I just split them in two? Okay, yeah, that might be better. And you got the same kind of effect, but it's not like as heavy on the detail. Oh, it's gone past 5 o'clock, is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go in a second. Is that too much? That's kind of distracting. I'll leave that alone. I can't hit the undo button on the keyboard from where I'm at. Can I put the thing in on the sleeve? Does she have it on both sleeves? I don't even know if she's got it on both sleeves. I'm trying to reuse what colors I've got already as well. Is this sloppy? It's kind of sloppy. There we go. What yellow do I have? Right, I'm gonna do that and then chop it up again. It's easier. Blanca colour in, chop it up. I think there's like blues and stuff in here as well. Like I say, I'm not worrying about it too much. I'm just gonna slop some stuff in and then hope it looks okay. Shrimplify. Do I want to skinny those? I think I want to skinny those out, or I might just leave them like that. That might be fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for now. Am I gonna finish it later? I'm not sure. I gotta see what else ooh, that's got an outline on it. Okay. I'm gonna see what else. I'm gonna see what else I need to do later on. Tafa come into the stream. Should we see who I can raid? Should we have a look? Who's doing a stream? I am not sure who is streaming. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Who can I bother? Oh, Jackson's streaming. Here we go. He hasn't started very long ago either. Okay. Oh no, wait, he has. It's been going for like an hour and a bit. Okay. Have a good one, chat. I will see yous tomorrow. Goodbye. Go and say hi to Jackson and